Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Shannon. I am so excited for today's video. I haven't posted a video about social media or creating content or anything like that in a while. I had like my top 5 favorite social media apps. Was it like a year or two ago? But social media is something that I use almost every day. I run an online business mostly on Instagram and also on paid advertising on Instagram and Facebook. And it's a big part of my life. So it's so funny how I haven't shared a ton about that. Instead, I think a big thing for me in terms of creating my life and what I wanted my life to look like, the bigger part of that in my transformation over the past few years was definitely mindset. So that's what I like to share about a lot. Also, I think because my background is in psychology, it just plays a lot into my self-development journey, going to therapy right now, doing so many things. And that's why I love to share more so about mindset, lifestyle, and my travels. I think that's super fun. In terms of social media, in terms of creating content and using marketing strategies, all of that is within our School of Marketing, our online training platform. So I am thinking that's why I don't share a ton about it on YouTube, but I definitely wanted to share how to start getting thousands of views on your Instagram reels and on your TikTok videos, and how to create those aesthetically pleasing videos that are so fun to make, so fun to watch. I'm going to show you guys in 10 easy steps how I edit them right inside the app. I actually love to edit my videos inside of Final Cut Pro, but I do know not everyone has this software on their computer. It's not free. You can use iMovie. Sometimes it tends to be like a little bit slower. You can use another one called Filmora. That's not free either, but out of all of those, Final Cut Pro is the most expensive, and I do use that for all my YouTube videos. I find it the easiest kind of software to use and the most features. Like, you're getting the bang for your buck there. So if you are a Final Cut Pro user or use a software like that and you do want to learn more about how to edit in there, I can make a separate video exactly how I edit my social media videos in there, not my YouTube videos. That'll take a lot longer, but I can do the reels and the TikTok. I can show you guys a video on that. But this video specifically will be how to edit these videos in the Instagram app in 10 easy steps. So get out your phone and let's get started. All right, so we are actually going to create an Instagram reel together right now. I just pulled up my Instagram at the laptop lifestyle _ if you guys do want to follow me and get some inspo as well. But first things first, before we even find music, before we even figure out what we want to share and how we want to post, when we want to post, all the details, we need to get some content. And that leads into my first tip, which is to find a theme. Know what you want your video to be about, whether it's your reel, your TikTok, or both. Figure out the theme, whether it's a lifestyle video, a how-to video, like how to cook something, whether it's a vacation video, because my mindset tips, plus my weekend travels, plus my morning routine, putting all those together, it just doesn't make any sense. No one's gonna get any value from that, and it's not going to do well. So step 1 is to find a theme of the video that you want it to be. This could be a hindsight. You could go throughout your weekend and then think, okay, I did these separate things. Here's what I want to talk about because I want to review these separate restaurants or whatever the case may be. But before you actually get into your Instagram app and start editing, figure out your theme. So I want to share some tips with you about how I film content. So last weekend, I was up in the Finger Lakes for a wedding. The thing about content is the more the better, and not to say you want to have your phone out at events the whole time, but in a specific moment. Say you're at a winery, like we were actually upstate in the Finger Lakes, and you're doing a wine tasting and there's one part where you want to take a picture. During that time where you just want to take a picture of your wine, make sure you grab a few things. Make sure you grab a short video, can be a 3-second video. If you are filming on YouTube as well, you're going to want to take a horizontal video, and then make sure you get a couple good just still frames that are just like a regular simple photo. So I have this simple photo, I have a little 3-second video of it, and then I have another video that I took. Aside from that, I just removed my wine glass and took a little video of the vineyards and the winery itself. I took a still shot of that, and look at that, you already have a couple pieces of content. So I don't want anyone to think they have to be on their phone all the time to grab all this content, because I want to let you in on a little secret. The videos that we're going to create are 10 seconds or less usually. So you don't need 600 videos. You need maybe 10. And what I usually do is I capture content throughout the course of a few days. So a whole weekend will end up being 1 to 2 reels. Say I'm doing something throughout the day, or I want to show like a morning routine video. There will be a bunch of mini clips because the morning routine, there's a lot that goes into it. You'll see here how I take a video and then a short clip of mostly everything that I'm going to grab content content of. All right, next, grab your phone and let's head into the Instagram app. There's one place you need to go in and look to figure out what sounds are trending. Trending sounds will have an arrow next to them and they are more likely to go viral and to get more views, to get more followers on your profile. So once you're in the Instagram app, just click on Reels at the bottom. Mine is in the bottom middle, and you're gonna see right where that music note is. That's not an arrow there. So let me scroll until I find an arrow. So this one has an arrow on it. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna click on that. I'm gonna turn my volume up to hear it. I'm gonna click play. And some songs you might hear, you can just put to any clips, but some also, there's like actually a trend that's going on. So this one says like 6-year-old me would go into cardiac arrest if she saw me now. Another one says my younger self would be so happy to know what we grew up to become. So you can see like that's the theme they're going with. You can do that, but you can just use the song as well. I usually do like mini vlog style, so I just use the song and not so much the trend that's like attached to it on here. Okay, this is a good example of a video and it's just attached to a song. Take a look at this caption too. It literally says calm, like you don't have to overthink these. Honestly, the more Reels and TikTok videos you put out, the better you have a better chance of gaining traction. And you can literally just write calm, like don't overthink it. I do keep all of my content ideas in a post on my phone. So I'll just go over there if I'm not really sure what I want the video to be about. I'll just go over to my notes section and try and get some inspo from there. Ooh, this is a good one. So there's a quote: if you wait for the weekends to have fun, you're missing 261 days of your life every single year. So you can put that quote over a collection of videos you have that are super fun, whatever you're up to. So that's gonna be my theme. That's how easy it is to create your theme. All right, so I love this song. This song is actually not new, but I do love this song, so I'm gonna use this. Another thing is if you see that there's only 8,413 reels, go ahead and use that, because some reels have like 2 million reels posted on the sound. The chance of you making it, this is like one of the explore pages right here, the chances of making it on here are slim to none if there are 2 million reels already using the sound. If there's 8,000, you only need over 50K views. And I've gotten 2 million views before on my TikTok. Okay, so what I like to do is click save audio, because sometimes Instagram does have glitches. I haven't found TikTok has many glitches as Instagram does. Side note on TikTok, do not delete your app if you have drafts on there. I had like a pre-transition video for my hair, but I deleted the app because like I wanted to spend less time on it. And when I went to do the after part, everything was deleted. All right, so we're just gonna go ahead, click use audio, and then swipe up. You're gonna find, of course, your pictures, your video. What I like to do is I like to go to videos because it's easier to find them all. And I kind of know what I wanted to use. I wanted to use some of these from our trip. So I'm just gonna click all of these that I want to use, and you're gonna click them in order. Oh, and make sure you click this little button to the top right up here, because then you can click multiple. I like starting off with an open door. It's kind of like inviting, but I want to see if the video of the building and then the open door looks good, because that's also a little hack. You can take a video, and I probably should do a longer video explanation on how to actually capture the content. Like there is a lot of thought behind that. You can have a whole reel on this glass of Kangen water, and the first 3 clips are you back here, stop the video, you a little bit closer, stop the video, and then you above the water. But if you guys want to see a little bit more about like behind the scenes or how I think about creating the content, I can definitely do a whole video on that. You want to think about the person that's watching the video and what they're thinking. You need them to follow along the story. Like I kind of mentioned before, if you're doing the water and then your morning routine and then vacation, like what's the story? So doing 3 clips of the water, it's very clear like, hey, I'm hydrating or I'm drinking this water, or something's going to be about health or water or something, like you're following along if it's going 1, 2, 3. All right, now back to our reel. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I do want to have a few more clips from the weekend. I already used a few of them, so I don't want to use too many. Oh, you know what? I did get my nails done. Maybe I'll put that in there. And then we'll end with a sunset. So sunsets, they kind of represent like the end of the day. You just want to kind of think like different like analogies, metaphors, things that you're thinking about in terms of how people interpret your video. So we have 11 videos right now added. The next thing you're gonna do is cut all of the videos, and I cut them pretty short. I usually cut them about 0.5 seconds each, but more so I like to try and match the music. And this is where it can get a little tricky editing on the app, because there are some glitches with Instagram, and you can get a way clearer cut using a different software, but let's give it a shot. So the first option I get is for Instagram to automatically sync my clips to this track. but as you can see, the clips are kind of shaky. They're not like specific. Like it would look pretty bad if I just posted this. So I'm gonna click skip there, go to next, and then I'm gonna edit the clips. So you can see they're like 2 seconds, 2 seconds, 3 seconds. They're too long. So I'm gonna cut this down before even listening to the music to like 5 and then see how it sounds. Okay, I really actually like these 5-second ones as per usual. So I'm just gonna cut all of these down to 5 seconds. Use this little thing to drag where you want actually the video to show up as. So put them all down to about 5. All right, now that we have every video being 5 seconds, we're going to save the video, save it without audio, because if anything happens to this video, you can always re-upload it with the audio that you already saved. Remember back in the beginning? But sometimes, like I said, Instagram likes to glitch, so we try and prevent some of that. So I'm gonna paste my quote that I wanna use. And I like to actually break it up a little bit to have the person that's reading it kind of go line by line. So I'm just gonna get this set up a little bit like how I want it positioned on the video. And then down here is where you can edit like all the text. And you wanna make sure that people have enough time to read this as well. Save it again, because you're gonna use this to post on TikTok. If you try and download the video after you posted it to go post on TikTok, it will have the Instagram logo and branding on it, and it will perform not as well as it would if it didn't have that stuff on it. So to be honest, covers, like the biggest thing with them, with the cover of the video, you need it to be clear. You want it to be hopefully an aesthetically pleasing picture. Sometimes I use Canva. I have a bunch of different templates that I use in Canva, but you can also scroll along your video to find like the still image of what you want your cover to be. Profile grid, make sure that's like, I just like that centered. Write whatever you want in the caption, and then advanced settings. Make sure you click high quality uploads, make sure that's on. Save the draft until you are ready to post. The last few tips that I have that I want to share with you, sorry that this video was a little bit long, but I really hope it helped you learn how to create those aesthetically pleasing videos to help you get thousands of views on Instagram Reels and TikToks. But you definitely want to make sure you're looking at your analytics to find out the best time to post on social media. Mine's at like 2 to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but it's different for everyone, and you want to post at that time where your audience is most online, most likely to be on Instagram. Post your reel after you post it to your feed, post it to your story and say you have a new video. That'll help your audience see it, because sometimes they're not being shown it due to the algorithm in the Instagram feed. Repeat this cycle. The more you post, the better. I'm not saying post every day. I post 4, maybe 5 times a week, but I used to post almost every single day. I don't post as much, but still you want to be consistent, because you're going to be learning a lot. You're going to be learning what your audience likes in terms of the style of videos, what kind of videos, like different content you're posting. You're going to learn a lot the more you do post on social media. Okay, I hope this helped you. I hope you enjoyed this video. I really do love a lot of the things that I do on social media in terms of creating content. I do have a passion for it. So that's also why I'm here on YouTube. So if you guys want more videos like this, I'm totally down to film them and share them. Just let me know in the comments. If you've made it this far, do not forget to subscribe. I will see you guys back here next Wednesday. Thanks so much for being here.